A walk-off field goal right there. You see Burrow, he fumbles. The Chiefs take that back to the crib. Patrick Mahomes only had 150 passing yards. Fewest of his career in a game he starts and finishes. But still, the Bengals lost. I can't believe it. Bring us on camera. Chase, this one was not shocking because it's the Chiefs. But the Bengals being 0-2, definitely shocking. Shady, accelerating. Chase, what's your level of concern for the Bengals, man?
I'm concerned, man. Like, a little, because they need to figure out what they do the first 2 weeks of the season. The Bengals are 1-11 under head coach Zach Taylor since 2019. Burrow is 1-9 in weeks 1 and 2. So I'm concerned about that, but I'm not concerned about the long run. I'm not. The Steelers are 2-0. They're the leaders right now in the AFC North. They're going to catch the Steelers. Ravens, we talked about the Ravens' schedule, right? The 6 games. I can't find 2 wins in that 6-game stretch for the Ravens. The Bengals, okay, Commanders, Panthers, Ravens tough, Giants, Browns. They're winning 4 of those games.
They need them.
They need them, though. But this is just how Joe Burrow is. Yeah. Like, here's the schedule right here. Commanders, that's a win. At Panthers, win. Ravens, I don't know. Giants win. Browns win. Like, I really think that. They could go, they could be 5-2.
You think they get the Browns and
yeah, I do. I think at this point, when I watched Joe Burrow play yesterday, and I was playing with my kids, so it was hard to, like, figure out, like, how to watch and how to, and my son, he said, Dad, who's the quarterback for the white team? Because they were wearing the jerseys or whatever. I said, oh, that's Joe Burrow. He's like, man, he throws a good deep ball. And my kid's 7. And I'm like, yeah, he does, actually, because he finally got his swagger back a little bit. Like, he's fully healthy. You know, that calf injury.
You heard James Jones talking about him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he finally got that swagger back a little bit. And, look, he didn't play well enough because that fumble, like, that's one thing you cannot do as a quarterback. You cannot fumble the football on the road. Okay, it was Burrowhead. They had Mahomes' number, bro. They were 3-1 before this game against him. But at the end of the day, like, you just got to come together. You got to regroup. This is just sort of in their DNA, though, so I'm worried about the starts. I'm not worried about the next 5 games, though.
How about them Chiefs? It was close, but not close enough. But I'm not worried about Joe Burrow and the Bengals, though. They've been there before. Let's just talk. I want you to hear this for a second. I'm going to go from his career, from rookie to now, right, by months, his records, right? So in September, he's 6-9-1. October, he's 8-8. November, he's 7-5. We're heating up now. Okay, December, he's 6-2. And then January, including the playoffs, he's 7-1. So that just shows you they're going to start slow. Yeah. But once they find that niche, they find that swagger, they find that gel, they do not lose.
Well, I think when he's healthy, right? 2021 and 2022, he played all the games. They Super Bowl lost, AFC Championship lost. The year before that, hurt, missed 7 games. Last year, missed 7 games. So if he stays healthy,
that's a crazy stat.
At the end of the day, he is.
Isn't that crazy stat to know that? Wow. Yo, James won't hear none of that.
You gonna come out here and bash him?
I just speak the facts. You know, they say we're in the facility. Usually when we're in the facility, we keep it a buck. Really quick, though, why do we have so much confidence of Joe Burrow to flip this thing around and not Lamar?
He's done it, though.
He's done it. He's done it over and over again.
Okay, so let's see what quarterbacks has the most wins. Because he right up there with Patty, too, Lamar and all that, right?
Never started 0-2 in the history of the game.
I don't care about none of that. Lamar wins in the National Football League.
All I'm saying is, he does win, right? But
a lot.
Yes, he wins a lot. But is he winning down 0-2 record-wise? I haven't seen it. But Joe Burrow, right?
0.
He does.
Always does that.
0. And I'm glad you brought up that point because that's what we're living off of. We're living off of this in the past and that in the past and this in the past. The last year, they've been weak, bruh. They have. That fumble that Joe Burrow had, you know why we fell in love with Joe Burrow? Because he was the only one, when the game is on the line, he delivers and beats Patrick Mahomes and other teams. He makes winning plays. Yeah. The last year, since he's healthy or not, he makes losing plays, man. You just lost scoring 10 points to the Patriots. And then you come out here, you have the Chiefs on the ropes at home. You clearly should win this game, and you have a play like that. If this is any other quarterback in the National Football League, we're not saying, man, what if this is record in December and January and all that? He's not getting it done the last year or so he's been on the football field. Consistently, he's not.
But the question was concern level for the Bengals. You're bringing
up the leader of the Bengals. He the starter of the Bengals.
I'm concerned about the Ravens, not necessarily Lamar. I'm concerned about the Ravens.
I'm listening to y'all. Y'all not concerned about the Bengals because they always start 0-2. But they always start 0-2, and they playing solid football. They are not playing solid football, not even the last year or so playing solid football. It's the worst roster he's had.
Who is playing some solid football? Deshaun Watson yesterday played.
No. Keep on Joe Burrow. Why are we getting off Joe Burrow?
Are the Chiefs just that much better than everybody else? Because I'm looking at it, the 5 teams we would have consensus said are best in football: Detroit Lions, San Francisco 49ers, Chiefs, Bengals, Ravens. That's the consensus. People might say the Packers, people might say the Texans, people might say the Eagles, but the consensus, we all collectively said unanimously: Lions, Niners, Bengals, Ravens, Chiefs. Bengals and Ravens are 0-2. Niners and Lions and 1-1, and the Chiefs are 2-0. And the reason those teams are 0-2 is in large part because of the Chiefs. I'm asking myself at this point in time, Shady, are the Chiefs literally just that much better than everyone else right now?
Hell yeah. and it ain't close. You know why? Because
I agree.
They are the only team in football where we can beat you at our best or we can beat you at our worst. And not only just beat you, we don't win a championship. Because we won championships when we had the high offense, right? Powerhouse offense. And then we won championships when we were like at the bottom. That's why it's like the Chiefs, they always find a way to win. And other teams can't do that. Other teams, you got to be at your best to win championships. You got to be at your best to win games, not the Chiefs. Yeah. So they only going to get better. And another thing, we keep talking about all the other top teams, like the Niners. Super Bowl, they beat them in the Super Bowl, but before that, they was beating on them. We remember this.
Yeah,
every top team we keep talking about, they beating on them. Yeah. Who going to beat them?
That's well said. You can't dispute it.
Oh, man.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, I just think that the Chiefs sent a message to the entire league, okay? If you listen to these stats that I'm about to say. Mahomes threw for under 200 yards. They won. Chiefs were 1 of 8 on third down. They had 3 turnovers. They benched their starting left tackle, Kingsley Suamataia, for multiple penalties. They lost Hollywood Brown for the year. They lost Isaiah Pacheco in the game. Travis Kelce had 1 catch. What else do you want? Talk about a team win. I got some plays to show you that show you how a team can win against the Chiefs. This is what it is. Okay, up top, Rashee Rice, 1-on-1. Let's go. Okay, it's cover 2. That safety cheats. Take it. Rashee Rice has turned into a legitimate threat for the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, defense. Chris Jones right here highlighted. Going to swim move inside. Oh, my Lord. Okay, what's going to happen? Joe Burrow run. Hey, the Chiefs score on defense. Jamari Connor picks up the loose ball after Patrick Mahomes threw that horrible pick. All right, so, hey, Mahomes, you didn't do well. Let's pick it up on defense. Why are they rushing 3? This is 4th and 16. Why are they rushing 3? There's 8 men back 10 yards away, okay? You know what Patrick Mahomes is going to do. Patrick Mahomes is going to scramble around, run around. People can say all they want about, the refs are helping out. This absolutely is DPI. And these plays just show that it's a team win. It's not just Patrick Mahomes. It's not just Andy Reid. Steve Spagnuolo, the defense coordinator. Everyone is all in for the Chiefs. That's why they are better than everyone.
You thought that was DPI?
Yeah,
he got there early.
Yeah, and they got and they got 2 penalties before that. Yeah. The Bengals. Get that. That's when they cheated. They ain't cheat.
I know y'all played for Andy Reid, and I know y'all got that close bond. But no, man, come on now.
No what?
You asking me, are they that much better than everybody else? No.
No. He keep doing it. He keep doing it.
No. Come on, man. The Ravens lost to him by a toe. The Bengals were better than them on this football field today. Now, what I will agree with Shady on is it is crazy to me how they keep finding ways to win. Whether it's make a play on defense, whether it's penalty, whether it's Patty making a play, whether it's Coach Andy Reid dialing up some crazy play call, they do find ways to win. But when I think about you just clearly being better than everybody, I think you're looking like the Saints the first 2 weeks. I think you dominating football games looking like that. Winning by 1 point and then winning by a touchdown and then winning by 1 point, that's not telling me that you're clearly better than everybody else. That's telling me that everybody else is dang near as good as you, at least these first 2 teams.
And we talking about a 3-peat.
We talking about a 3-peat, but if we're talking about the first 2 weeks, right, the Ravens lost by a toe, and Joe Burrow and the Bengals should have beat them.
But don't you think the Bengals and the Ravens are 2 of the top 3 teams in the AFC right now?
I do.
The Chiefs beat them, though.
They did, but it's not a wide margin, though.
You do this every year. Every year, hold on, real quick. I just want to take you back, right? Because I know you're into right now, but I'm going to take you back to back then. Every year you do this. Yeah. I don't know, Shady. Pat don't look the same. He's throwing picks. I don't know, Shady. Don't have no offensive weapons. Every year you do it, and then at the end of the year, you're going to be super humble, and you're going to be like, Shady, you're right. Chiefs are going to win Super Bowl. That's what you're going to do.
I'm always humble. I'm always humble. Now, if this question was, do you doubt the Chiefs? Absolutely not. I would not bet against Patty Mahomes, but when you tell me just, are they that much better than everybody? I can't say that off of these first 2 weeks and it's 1-point game and a 1-score game.
I'm kind of with Shady in the fact of, like, because the Chiefs are beating teams, great teams, at their worst, they're that much better. Well, y'all know me. I love some track and field, but I love it.
Really quick before you get your take, though, we're not going to give, like, the other people credit for, making it hard on them. They are finding ways to win. But when I look at Patrick Mahomes, 151, 2 interceptions, and 2 touchdowns, that's not a good Patrick Mahomes game.
Bengals
So we got to give them dudes credit, but I do give them credit for finding a way to win.
They still won. Like, people think Usain Bolt ran world records every time. Nah, he just won every time. Because even